believe the government hyped that women needed to get the H1N1 vaccine during pregnancy, and I warned people of that, that you would have a tremendous number of spontaneous abortions, and the big risk, the really big thing, is it's shown that if you overstimulate immunity during mid-pregnancy, you increase the incidence of schizophrenia and autism as much as tenfold. So we still have to wait and see what is going to be the full impact of this, because it's going to take a good 10 years before we know just how many people's babies have been ruined by this vaccine.
This isn't like that tranquilizer in the 40s and 50s where they came out deformed and you saw it right away. But again, you're a medical doctor and brain surgeon, but let's talk about why this does that to the brain. But I remember just reading in the inserts of vaccines, period, they had always said don't give them to pregnant women, and now, sickeningly, they were on the news saying pregnant women particularly need this. I mean, this is diabolical.
Well, they were doing that. At the time, there was convincing evidence from our research in neuroscience that if you stimulate the immune system of a pregnant woman mid-term, in mid-pregnancy, you produce this high incidence of autism and schizophrenia. Well, I don't think I would trade having my child have autism or schizophrenia for this false idea that it was going to protect them during pregnancy, because there's no evidence the vaccine had any protection whatsoever of anybody.
But what about the autoimmune response? What about the autoimmune response? From the medical stuff I read, correct me if I'm wrong, the miscarriages, though, throughout the pregnancy, the body gets overstimulated and then sees the fetus as an outsider.
Yeah, that's part of it. It interferes during the baby's development with the placenta, so that the oxygen and blood supply to the baby is damaged, and you have a spontaneous abortion. And this was occurring in women who were almost near term. So here they were almost ready to have their baby, and they lost it. Well, if you look at the scientific literature, you're not surprised by that. But the media played a big role in getting these women to go take this ridiculous vaccine. As I say, that there's just compelling research that if you vaccinate with these powerful vaccines, because they contain aluminum or mercury, it produces abnormal development of the brain and produces long-term changes in the brain that makes that child at high risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's for the rest of their life. They become hypersensitive to environmental toxins like pesticides and herbicides for the rest of their life. This has been shown repeatedly in the laboratory. Yet here we have a government policy, because of payoff from big pharmaceutical companies and government agencies that are pushing this agenda. They're totally ignoring this research, and nobody's refuted it. Nobody's come back and said, well, that's not true, because it is true. It's very well accepted in the neuroscience literature. And these are the type of things that concerns me. The other thing that concerns me about
Dr. Blaylock, got a break. Long segment coming up. It won't interrupt you for 18 minutes when we return. Dr. Russell Blaylock is our guest. The website is russellblaylockmd.com. I'm Alex Jones with Infowars.com. We're going to get into other toxins in the environment, and why are they doing it? Stay with us.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
They helped to create a new world order.
We are part of a new world order.
A new world order based upon collective action.
Invisible Empire is a damning indictment of the globalists through their own words and documents.
The new world order really is a tool for addressing a new world of possibilities.
It means all the world under their control.
The United Nations would take over America. The Trilateral Commission would control the world.
Invisible Empire chronicles how men of power and influence have worked in stealth for centuries to establish an oppressive world government.
I believe, first of all,
that we now need nothing short of a world constitution for the global financial system.
Global governance with the establishment of the G20.
So it's going to be an inner ruling elite and then everyone else. And I got news for you. You're everyone else.
Invisible Empire. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com, or watch it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Max, what did you do with the remote? Now what am I going to do? I guess I can go online to find a new one. Okay, here's a site, replacementremotes.com. Let us repair or replace any remote control. Well, I guess they can't repair this one. Thanks, Max. Wow, they have my original remote and an exact replacement that doesn't need programming. Hey, Max, here's the deal. I can use the coupon code ALEX for a 5% discount. ReplacementRemotes.com has all my remotes for my TVs and accessories. I can order online at ReplacementRemotes.com or call them at 336-377-2220. I wonder if they sell dog toys.
For all your remote control needs, visit ReplacementRemotes.com at 336-377-2220.
ReplacementRemotes.com. ReplacementRemotes.com. If you need a remote control, ReplacementRemotes.com.
One major world crisis away from having a totalitarian type of system.
The main event is the wholesale destruction of the world economy.
The push for every nation on the globe to identify and number all of its citizens.
Friends, I hope that you will order Shadow Government from Infowars.com. We also have some specials where you can get some of our other films half price when you order Shadow Government. A new level in production quality and in information. It exposes how a cashless society, surveillance beast grid of total control is being put into place. This film needs to be seen. Everybody needs to get it. So order yours today. Show it to your friends, your family, your church, your neighbors, your boss, your employees. Shadow Government, ladies and gentlemen. Get your copy at Infowars.com today. Shadow Government. It gives Big Brother a black eye. Available at Infowars.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139.
The preacher man says it's the end of time, and the Mississippi River, she's a gold dry.
By the way, folks, I named a radio talk show host in Austin who took the seasonal, got Guillain-Barré for months, was getting numb all over. Thank God most of it's gone away. His toes are still numb. And the medical doctors in Austin told him it was the vaccine. Now, this is in the inserts. And they put out these fake fact sheets at the pharmacies and at the colleges and government buildings saying there's no mercury, can't cause neurological disorders. But then you get the actual insert, which we have up on screen. And we're going to be going over that with Dr. Blaylock. Now, that's what's so frustrating about this, because there were big mainstream articles I read attacking Dr. Blaylock and others when he was simply trying to save lives. I mean, he's a multi-degreed, top doctor, somebody who's researched all this. He's got all the peer-reviewed mainline studies. As he said, this is not secret. They know what they're doing, and I'll ask him why. We're going back to him here in just a moment. Before we do that, I want to encourage listeners to support this radio broadcast. That means supporting our local sponsors on AM and FM. That means spreading the word about, say, the free iPhone app and giving us 5-star rating. Be sure and rate it when you get it. Listen to the show whenever you want, however you want. You have friends and family that have iPhones or iPads. Send them the link. It works on the iPad to our iPhone app. It has archives of the show, live stream, the restreams, the free iPhone app, big banners at Infowars.com. and PrisonPlanet.com, or you can find it on the Listen tab page. So expanding on that front. And we also have produced 2 new films that we released in April. Normally I release one film at a time, but these 2 films and their production schedule both got behind. We spent a year and a half on Invisible Empire, a year on Police State 4, The Rise of FEMA. They expose this entire agenda, why they're doing it. It wakes people up so they understand. And your purchase of the high-quality DVDs also supports this radio broadcast. So please get Invisible Empire, New Order Defined. Now shipping, now available, and Police State 4, The Rise of FEMA. Now shipping, now available, getting rave reviews. I want to thank folks out there for their support with the film. Or you can download all my films the live TV show, the radio show, podcast, and higher quality by becoming a PrisonPlanet.tv member. It's 15 cents a day, $5.95 a month. Again, PrisonPlanet.tv. You can also call toll-free to get the books and videos and materials that we have on the website, 888-253-3139, 888-253-3139. And we've also added 4 new books to the catalog yesterday. The Secret Team by Fletcher Prouty, Jesse Ventura's Don't Start the Revolution Without Me, and several other books. And for a limited time, because when Terror Storm runs out, the price will go back up and I've got to reprint. The premiere film, Terror Storm, A History of Government-Sponsored Terror, is free with the books right now. Free. One of my top films, free. That's how important it is this film get out to everybody. So that new special is up there on the website. We couldn't do this without your financial support, so I want to thank you. Speaking of support, be sure and support Dr. Russell Blaylock. He has several websites, but what's the best website, doctor, for people to visit?
Go to www.blaylock.wellnesscenter.com. BLAYLOCK, wellnesscenter.com.
That's BlaylockWellnessCenter.com. Okay, so I was ranting there.